guys, Mary here from Mary's Heirloom Seeds. Welcome to our 4-week update in our brand new garden in East Texas. On our last video, we shared with you a 2-week update. So I wanted to give you a little bit of information on where we're at now. I'm going to add 2 videos, a before and after for our 4-week. And I just wanted to clarify, in the first video I mentioned that I thought it was about 4.5 to 5 weeks. It's actually only been exactly 4 weeks. So let me get you started and show you what we've done in the garden just in the last day. Just gonna give you a quick peek at our 4 weeks in the garden. It might be 5, it's like 4.5. Over here is the new patch that's gonna get covered in cardboard. As you can see, I've got a lot of weeding to do, but we've got peppers, we've got cowpeas, we've got okra. This section here was wiped out by basically the stream of water that came through the garden. We've got 2 rows of squash. I've got 1 row here that I replanted with seed, I don't know, about 3 days ago. And then we have 2 rows here that I left empty because I'm going to transplant in those. Tons of squash. Tons of squash. Check that out. Such a beautiful plant. That's amaranth, Hopi red dye amaranth. Now this on the left hand side of the garden, northeast, southwest, I'm still trying to figure out where I'm at, was the most recently planted of squash and then jade bush beans. You can see those are doing amazing. And then we walk through here, you can see how the water completely went through. We had just this crazy amount of rain that went straight through the middle of the garden. So I'm going to try and remedy that very soon. We have our patch of red burgundy okra. And then I'll have an update on our Three Sisters garden very soon. There's my garden update. I've got a lot of weeding to do, and you'll see a real update after I water and fertilize and fix some of the issues. All right, day 2 of week 4. I cleared out the weeds in this area. I refilled that row with some compost, and I'm going to go ahead and transplant some stuff and add more compost to it. You can see her just overnight. We have squash blossoms opening up here, and I mentioned earlier that I thought it was 4.5 weeks. It's only been 4, and these seeds were planted on the 30th. We broke ground on the 29th of June. And then we have seeds planted the 30th, the 1st, the 4th. So we've got some rows here. I already shared with you the area here we're going to be transplanting. And then as we move to the other side of the garden, we have later plantings, the 1st, the 4th, the 11th, the 13th. I've got it all written down so that I don't forget what I planted. Some really good growth in the garden here. Some jade bush beans doing well. Those were just planted 2 weeks ago from seed. As you can see, as I mentioned, the water ran straight through here, and I'm going to share with you in a later video how I'm going to try and mitigate the flooding. And then, oh my goodness, our Three Sisters garden bed is doing really well. That'll be a separate video I discuss with you. How cute are those? Those are red burgundy okra grown from seed. So here it is, our little patch. This is one of several gardens we have. Obviously we have a lot more area to grow in, but I'm using this as a timeline for the videos. So you won't necessarily see all the other gardens in videos, but I wanted to share with you our progress in 4 weeks. All right, that's it. Now, as I mentioned, we do have this raised bed here. We are going to work on getting some of the flooding kind of mitigated. We're going to try and reroute it. In a previous video, I shared with you our initial effort to reroute some of that water. We'll share with you in our next video, or at least an upcoming video, on how I'm going to try and divert some of that water, as well as save some of that water for future use. I'm Mary at Mary's Heirloom Seeds, signing off, sharing with you our 4-week update in our garden. Stay tuned for more updates, and check us out live every Thursday at 5 p.m. Central. If you haven't already, Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and in the description section of this video, you'll find lots of helpful links on how to get started on your garden. I'm Mary from Mary's Heirloom Seeds, and happy planting.